We live in a very busy world, don't we? And we also live in a world where it's sometimes really difficult to think of anything that's not happening to you, because you're working very long hours and you are working very hard, and sometimes you don't have enough hours in the day to deal with yourself. But what I've noticed is that really fantastic leaders are able to factor in what's going on around them. So, people who are aware tend to manage their moods. You see, selfish people, if they're in a bad mood, they'll just let it out, because all that matters is I feel like this, I need to express myself, etc., etc. But does anybody benefit from somebody blowing up at them? Not really, unless it's, playing some kind of competitive sport and then it's something in the moment, but, business isn't like that. This is really important. So many organizations, well, all organizations are constantly changing, constantly updating, constantly getting more efficient. The problems arise for an organization when process is everything. And I've seen so many clients, more junior clients sometimes, suffering because the process is king and they and their response to that process haven't been factored in. I think one of the most important parts of leadership is analyzing the effect that the process will have on the people who work for you. Because people find change different unless you're one of those Steve Jobs kinds of people who live and breathe change. A lot of people find that complicated and compromising, etc. So be mindful of any process that you introduce into an organization. Or if you're one of those people managing a process for an organization, ask yourself, what can I do to make that process easier for the people who are delivering the process? Another thing about not being selfish is you're really comfortable talking to other people, engaging with other people and finding out maybe what it is they have to say. And it will help you because, Tom will talk about this a bit later, building your network, becoming more comfortable with the people maybe outside your sphere of influence will help you to feel more confident when you're speaking. But also what it's going to do is it's going to help you to share ideas that maybe you wouldn't have shared before and get ideas from other people that maybe you wouldn't have had access to. So all round, it's going to help you to become a better communicator. This is all on a continuum. I can say, let's all be empathetic and be like Oprah, but that may not be necessary for the particular business that you are looking after or part of. But I would say that empathy always has to be the cornerstone of your communication with anybody. Because if it's not, I think the really interesting byproduct from not having empathy is that you forget everything that people said to you. Because when you're empathizing with someone, it kicks in your emotional memory. When you're not empathizing, words come and words leave.